When they say she get it from her mama, I'm a thrive, body rude is unpolite. Don't be in a humble life. Tell me, is you down? Cause I'm trying to go up tonight. Hope she's left and right. I just wanna live in a fantasy. I think we deserve it right. Top of the memories I've ever made in my life. Permanent ecstasy. The ladies is pimps tonight. Living inside a dream. Let's play where the love is like. I put that on my own mama, on my hood.
Welcome back, subbies, and if you're new here, hey friend. Today I'm gonna be sharing my unpopular opinions while getting ready, okay? So before we get into this video, I'm gonna need y'all to click that subscribe button and that notification bell so that way you can see when I post videos. Also, grab your drink of choice. As y'all can see, I made me a margarita. Before we get into my unpopular opinions, go ahead and get prepared. Get a drink of your choice. My drink of choice is a margarita. I put some fruit up in here, a little bit of water, and bam, we got a margarita. So I'm pretty much gonna be showing you like an everyday makeup routine with a little razzle dazzle, okay? For all my girlies that like to get cute when running errands, say hey below, okay? Now, I don't get cute all the time when it comes to running errands, especially when I'm in a hurry. Sometimes I have my days where I look bummy going to the store, okay? But today is one of those days. Your girl is off and we doing some errands, okay? Errands that may or may not include Target or the beauty supply. So I have a list, y'all. So if y'all see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my list, okay? This has been something that's been talked about for forever, since forever. And it's like, damn, like, can we just let this die, please? Okay, if a group of friends go out, say me, my man, and my homegirls, we all go out for whatever reason. Or we're in a group setting like a birthday dinner or whatever the case may be, okay? I hope you don't expect my man to pay for all of y'all because no, he's not doing that. And he doesn't have to do that. Now, if it's a case to where he's like, oh, okay, I feel like treating everybody at the table, then cool, but you should not be expecting that. Like, and then the nerve to be like, oh, that's broke behavior, this, and that. Sis, it's giving bomb on your part because, like, huh? Why are you going somewhere and you ain't got no money? Please tell me. Please let me know. Now, I have had instances to where I went out with my homegirl and a guy she's talking to, or even her boyfriend, and her boyfriend just decided to pay for both of, not just her, but both of us. And I would always pull out my card and be like, oh my God, like, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. No, I got it. But look, if he offered and he wanted to do it and my homegirl was okay with that, then cool, so be it. That situation is different because he's offering. But there's no way in hell I was just gonna be like, oh yeah, he's paying for me. Like, what? Like, no. Now this brings me to my next one, okay? My next unpopular opinion. Or maybe it's not that unpopular, who knows? If we all go to dinner, to brunch, or particularly a birthday dinner. I'm gonna mention a birthday dinner because I seen a TikTok recently where this girl, it was her birthday, and this guy, his friend invited him to birthday dinner, right? And everybody was ordering all this expensive stuff. He ordered what he ordered, and the bill came out to like $1,500 or something like that, right? So he kind of already knew stuff was gonna go south because once the tab came, everybody, you know, the energy shifted. So he said, let me excuse myself to the restroom. And while he excused himself to the restroom, he said, you know what, I'm passing up the bar. Let me go ahead and pay for my stuff at the bar. So he did just that. He went to the bar, paid for his stuff, and left a really good tip because he knew that wedding was gonna go through hell. So after he comes back from the restroom, he see happening what he thought was gonna happen. People like, oh, I ordered this, I didn't order that, or you know what, somebody just put it all on their card and everybody gonna cash app them. But he said homegirl that was saying that kept looking towards their end of the table. Him and his homegirl, they kept looking towards their end of the table. And I'm not sure if he was the only guy there or what, or maybe they just assumed, oh, he's gonna pay for it and we can just cash up him and pay him back. Like, no. So while they arguing, because he knew they was gonna argue, he got up and excused himself. And she was like, where you going? And the waiter said, oh no, he already paid his bill, boo. He's good, you're good to go. And look, I do not blame him. And some people were saying he was wrong for that, but I don't think he was wrong for that. Like, how are you gonna have a birthday dinner, or how are you gonna go to dinner with a group of friends and just assume y'all need to split it down the middle? No, I'm sorry. If I go to brunch with some homegirls and we all order stuff and we trying stuff and we are eating on the same thing, then okay, yeah, like of course we'll split it down the middle. But if I go to brunch or dinner with some friends and they ordering this, and that, and I'm not eating that food, I just order what I want to order, that I want to eat within my budget, I'm not splitting shit down the middle. I'm paying for what I order, period. So yeah, look, I wasn't eating that lobster or caviar with y'all, so no. And this is the foundation I used, y'all, in the shade 370W. Okay, so another thing, another unpopular opinion, something that annoys the hell out of me, not sure if it's unpopular or not, but it's just something that irks me, is when people see couples on social media and they automatically want to call them couple goals or whatever. You don't know these people. They could be cussing each other out behind closed doors. They could be fighting, all that. You don't know. They could be going through hell behind closed doors. Stop wishing and hoping you had something like the next person, because you don't know what the next person and their significant other are going through. Stop looking at other people's lives or best selves that you see on social media and wishing you had that, or comparing yourself to them, because I'm telling you, what's for you is for you, and what's not is not. Don't be fooled into thinking that you wish you had the life that somebody else had, because you don't know what they're going through. So please stop comparing yourself, because comparison is the thief of joy, okay? By the way, the concealer I'm using is Complex Culture by that brand. I will have everything linked below, okay? And if I forget to link it, please let me know. But I'm not gonna forget. I don't think I'm gonna forget. Okay. Another thing, another unpopular opinion I have is people who downplay other people's goals or dreams because it may be too big for them, or you feel like it's unrealistic because it will be unrealistic for you. What's unrealistic to you may not be unrealistic to the next person. So please stop projecting people. For instance, if my friend say her dream car is Ferrari, go ahead. I'm not gonna be like, girl, that's ridiculous. Look, boo, it could happen. Stranger things have happened. Nothing is impossible. In my 31 short years of life, I realized that nothing is impossible, okay? So look, if she wants that Ferrari, go ahead, girl. But look, is a Ferrari my dream car? No, absolutely not. My dream car is an Audi, believe it or not. Or my dream car may be a Lincoln. Like, hey, look, go off. Just because my goals may not look like yours doesn't mean that all of a sudden you can't achieve them because I say so. Like, who the hell am I? Like, sis, go off, do you. I believe in you. Now, on the other hand, if your friend have all these goals or dreams, but she's not doing anything to work towards those goals or dreams, then yeah, that's when you as a friend step in and be like, okay, what are you gonna do to get there? And if she need help with navigating, then help her. But other than that, yeah, let's stop downplaying people's goals or dreams because they may be too big or unrealistic for you. And a lot of times people do that because they feel like the next person's dreams or goals is a threat to them. Like, why do you feel that way? Especially if you care about the person. Like, I will never get that, but everybody's not like me. So, by the way, the powder I used is Laura Mercier and the translucent honey, okay? So, also, what goes with this, another unpopular opinion I have is when people downplay. I think it goes along with what I just said, except this is another example. If somebody says they want to better themselves, whether they want to stop drinking or work out or whatever they want to do, support them if you care about them, especially when it's something that they know will better them. Just because this person stopped drinking and you still drink, that they're throwing any shade to you. Or if this person wants to all of a sudden work out and you don't work out, like, it has nothing to do with you. Other people's goals and dreams are their own personal goals or dreams. It has nothing to do with you. It's so like backhanded to be like, oh, what? Like, why? You don't need to work out, or you don't need, what's stop drinking? What is that gonna do? Like, do you think you're better? Like, stop doing that. Please stop. Because this is very unsupportive and weird. And honestly, to piggyback off of working out, everybody should work out for the health benefits, not just because you skinny. Just because you skinny don't mean that you shouldn't work out. So yeah. So I used the eyeshadow duo Rose Gold and Ivory to contour and highlight my nose. So next I'm gonna go in with the Shades of Shan bronzer to contour my face because it's less harsh. And I wanted a harsher contour for the nose. Another unpopular opinion I have is I don't respect side chicks or side dudes, whatever you want to call it. And the reason why is simple. How am I gonna have respect for someone who clearly does not respect themselves? I know people say, oh, like, you don't owe that person loyalty. Their significant other owes them loyalty, not you. Okay, but at the end of the day, it's still trifling. Like, are we gonna skip past the fact that it's trifling? Because it is. And when you do stuff like that, all self-respect just goes out the window. And honestly, are you not scared of karma? Because whenever you finally done around in these streets, then what you think is gonna happen to you when you decide to settle down and get in a serious relationship? Y'all don't think karma exists, but it does. And honestly, if you cool being a side chick, and you cool and you just willy-nilly doing it to somebody else, how I know you won't do the same to me? I'm just saying. Also, for blush, I use the K. Voss Blushing Beauty. So now I'm gonna go in with some Collab pressed powder. Another unpopular opinion I have is that the definition of winning within our society has changed, and I don't like it. Since when did the definition of winning or being successful have to do with you getting a BBL? By the way, no shade to anybody that gets plastic surgery or BBLs. If you do that and that's what makes you feel more confident, then by all means do it. But I'm talking about the ones that get a BBL and then all of a sudden start like crapping on natural bodies. Like, that's what I'm referring to. Also, since when did winning become the norm when you scamming rather than working hard for what you want? Like, since when did winning become being a fake entrepreneur? My definition of winning and the definition of winning that I saw was someone who got their degree, someone who got a great job, someone who was a real entrepreneur, someone who actually prides themselves on work when it comes to doing nails or doing hair, not telling them to already come washed, having exclamation points in their policies, like someone who actually cares about their client and charges money and letting the money be worth it. Because at the end of the day, if you charging $300, $400 for a hair service and I have to come wash, what are we doing? What are we doing? If you already screaming at me in your policy, it's a no for me. Like, no, you winning if you purchasing your first home or your second home or your third home. If you buying investment properties, if you getting your degree or your certification or a trade, that's winning. If you're taking care of your kids, that's winning. If you're getting engaged, getting married, that's winning. If you're moving out on your own and making a life for yourself, that's winning. If you're really going out there and working hard, getting your license, whatever that may be, that's winning. Having an honest life is winning. Now that my face is done, I know this is kind of ass backwards, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeshadow. Just a little simple, cute eyeshadow. I'm gonna go into my Huda Beauty Obsessions palette. Topaz is my favorite. If y'all watch me, you know. So anyways, another unpopular opinion I may have is, if your friend telling your other friend's business, best believe she telling your business too. I'm saying louder for the people in the back. If your friend is always telling their friend's business, they telling your business too. Because what makes you special? So when it comes to that, be careful. Another pet peeve of mine is people who obsess over celebrities' lives as if they're not normal people with just money and everybody in their business. Now, occasional tea is fine, but that shouldn't always be the topic of discussion because you shouldn't care that much. Also, if a man is calling you out your name, referring to you as his, then you need to reevaluate your relationship. I don't know if y'all seen a particular YouTube video with their particular baby daddy. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention names, but if you know, you know. Not only will I not allow a man to call me out of my name casually on social media to my face, but I damn sure wouldn't let a man call me out of my name, a man that I'm supposed to be with, in front of our kid, in front of our daughter. All I have to say about that is, if my daughter let a man call her out her name and embarrass her on social media and on YouTube in front of her kid, I would know how I feel as a parent, because sis, what are you doing? Sis, what are you doing? It's giving pick me, because why are you allowing this trash, and why are you trying to justify this? Now, we can't go anywhere without the lashes done, y'all. We can't go anywhere without the lashes. So I have a couple of lashes left from Amazon. Looks like they are 18, so baby, looks like we gonna be long today. I said it's gonna be long today. Now, I'm not sure if this is an unpopular opinion or not. I think we should normalize allowing Black men to come home and be vulnerable with us, okay? They have to step out into the world, remain strong, be providers, hard workers. They struggle with stuff too, just like we struggle with stuff. But a lot of times they've been told or raised to just hold it in, just toughen up, don't cry. And a lot of times, some women, they make it hard for men to come home and be vulnerable. They gotta go out and fight the world, then they gotta come home and fight your ass. No, like, you are supposed to be their safe space. You are supposed to allow them to be vulnerable with you. He has to put on a shield to go out into the world. Let him be able to release that shield when he comes home, okay? Because home is where the heart is. Home is supposed to be a place of peace, okay? As long as he's providing a safe space for you, you should do the same for him. It should never be one-sided when it comes to that. Yes, we're typically the most emotional creatures. We're more emotional a lot of the times, but men go through stuff too. Men feel emotions too. So he should be able to shed that shield. He should be able to take off that shield and be vulnerable with you. Ask him how his day was. Ask him how he's feeling. So anyways, let me finish this look real quick. Okay, so we are put together. Wig is from Eunice. I'm going on my 3rd year having this wig. Y'all may remember it from other videos, may not, but it is a headband wig. I did cut it, but yeah, I just literally sprayed some leave-in conditioner in it and brushed it out because it's supposed to be effortless, okay? Effortless for the earrings, the elevated look for the earrings, okay? As far as the earrings, I got these earrings from Sylvia X. They actually sent it to me, so make sure you check out my Sylvia X jewelry review. And last but not least, I'm gonna leave y'all with another unpopular opinion I may have. I can't be friends with someone who doesn't respect themselves. Meaning, if you allow somebody to treat you like dirt, whether that's somebody you're talking to, somebody that's your significant other, somebody that's your spouse, and you continuously complain about it and complain about it and complain about it, but you not doing nothing about it, meaning you not stepping, I can't be friends with you because I don't want to hear it. If you allow somebody to drag you through the mud and treat you like trash, then you just gonna end up trash. Now, if you're not complaining about it, if you like it, I love it. But I can't want more for a person than they want for themselves. So therefore, no. If you don't respect yourself, then yeah, this ain't gonna work. But anyways, those are my unpopular opinions and thoughts. So yeah, let me know if y'all think that my opinions were really unpopular or not. Let me know which ones you agree with and which ones you don't. You know, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll see y'all in my next video.